Hello again, it's Noob, and in the vise we have the Iseo R8. So just look at that key. This is sent to me by Pick over in Spain, but this is obviously an Italian lock, says made in Italy on the key. 6-pin Euro Dimple, and quite an extreme looking and intimidating key, to be perfectly honest with you. This is a double-sided Euro. I disassembled one half so we can gut it. Just look at that key. I've never seen bitting quite this extreme, genuinely, on a lock like this before. Look at this sort of low, high, low there, just crazy. These other dimples are key control dimples. There are pins which need to go into a hole on the key. They're passive, but when you turn the plug, they need to go somewhere, and they need to go into a hole in the key. If they don't have those holes in the key, then it won't turn, and that means you've got the wrong key blank. So this is a key control pin. Also means you've got to watch out for tiny little pins flying out of all different parts of the plug when you gut it. We'll see how well I cope with that later. I'll show you the warding in there later when I gut it as well, but it sort of means that I can only pick it from this side, which means I need to tension it anti-clockwise and relatively firmly. I think that's because it's very easy to overset the very, very, very long pins 1 and 3. Okay, so let's have a go at this. So 1 nothing, 2 nothing, 3 nothing, 4 very heavily bound. Right, here we go. A good click on 4. Just reset. I wasn't happy with that at all. A bit more tension, I think. Good click on 4 this time. Good click on 4. Hit pin 1 into a full set. Go back in. Pin 2. I think we're set pin 2. Okay, good. Go through the back. Who have we got? We have, feels like pin 5 now. Good, set nicely. Go back through the stack. Make sure I don't. So 1 set, 2 feels set, 3, 4, and set. Back through, back through, back through. 2. So 1 set, 2 I think is not quite set. Set now, I think. Yeah, maybe. Good. Go back through the pins stack. I've overset something. Yep, just hit 1. Got 2 now, I think. Yes, there we go. Okay, so now we're on to pin 4. Come on. 4 set. Oh, now 5 feels really bound. And we're in an extremely extreme full set now. Can I even get onto pin 5 yet? I think I can. And we're open. Look at that. Finally. Okay, now here comes the interesting gutting, because I've not gutted this before, and it looks like there's all sorts of problems to worry about with this. Not least because it's a double-sided Euro. Do you know what? I've actually got a key, so I'm going to just reset that actually and take the circlip off. There we go. Right, circlip removal tool. Circlip off. Okay, now definitely going to use a shim on this. I don't know where to use a shim actually. There's all sorts of places that this could go wrong. Or not. Can I get away with it? Let's have a look. So the pins are there. Turn it that way. Hope for the best. We'll see. We'll see. if I can get a shim in there somewhere, I think I'd feel a lot more comfortable. Easier said than done with these double-sided Euros. I'm not an expert gutter of these at the best of times, so to try and slip a shim sort of underneath itself, I think we might have done it. Okay, let's see if I can push a shim in with the follower. Yeah, we're in. Good. Now let's follow this out and do our best not to drop anything out of the core. If anybody knows me gutting locks, you should be really proud of me for not completely messing that up. What you can see here is the key pins there, 1 to 6, and here the key control pins. You can see that they are nestled. Move that a bit closer and just focus on that for you. You see they're nestled in the lock. So when nestled into the side of the key. So when the key's in fully, they're flush with the plug. If I pull the key out slightly, you see that they raise up. Why is that significant? Well, there'll be a little notch in here. You can see a notch there and another one up there, where these would be basically, as the plug turns, they'd be resting there. As the plug turns, they'd be forced up as the plug turns into the key. So where are the other ones? So they should be on the reverse. Yep, there you go. There's 2 there, and oh, and I've dropped some of the pins out now, which is exactly what I thought would happen. But yeah, let's just go this now, so I don't completely mess it up. Okay, so we just dropped the key pin, a very long key pin from pin 1, and these are some key control pins which just dropped out of the bottom there, pin 1 and 2. So I'll remember that. Okay. So key control pins, put those at the top, don't need those, they just are passive anyway. Let's see if I can dump out the other key control pins. There we go. So now the ones from the side are gone too, which means that we just then can worry about where's my tweezers? The extraordinarily long pin 1, pin 2, very long pin 3, 4, 5 and 6. All steel, which is really great, but not serrated or spooled in any way. Okay, let's have a look down here. Move that shim out now. Ooh, spool in 1. No surprise, spool in 2. Oh, didn't expect that. Standard in 3. Standard in 4. A spool in 5. And are we missing a pin? Or is it just 5-pin lock? Have I missed? Oh no, here he is. Haha! And a spool in 6. Lord knows where he got to. But there we go, and they're all brass. So, quickly, I will show you the warding here, and I'll explain a bit more about how I pick this. So, that's where the key pins are, and when you're picking this, you don't have much of an option about where you put the flag. So, if you go this side, you can't actually turn the flag to hit the deep set pins. You have to do it from here, so that you can just turn, can you see there? Turn it round to get those really deep set pins. Hard to do actually, but yeah, quite clever warding in there. If you look here in the plug, you'll see this is where the key control pins rest. Here and here, these positions at the 9 o'clock and 12 o'clock position. And what will happen is, as you turn the plug, those pins will be forced up this little ridge and into the key. If you don't have the right dimples in the key, the plug won't turn. So that's how that works. Let's just quickly look at those pins. And yeah, you see that, look how long these pins here are in 1 and 3, the key pins. All steel anti-drill pins there. And you'll see that we have some really nice spools in 1, 2 and 5 and 6, and the rest standard. Yeah, really lovely lock. Thank you again to Talan Pick for sending it to me. Now I've got to reassemble the thing, which will probably take me about 4 hours. Okay, I'll see you next time.